What's up, guys? What's up, replay viewers? Sorry about that. I didn't have my call on. I had to go back in and get my call on. Hey, guys, what's up? Kyle, welcome joining. Welcome. So we'll see if tonight's going to be a busy night or not. So I was going to do an impression game show, but Noah's busy, and my throat is sore again. I might have a little bit of a cold, so we're going to have to postpone the impression game night again till probably Tuesday. See if I can get better with my throat. So, but other than that, it should be okay. Tom Cheese, what's up, man? What's going on, guys? Just chilling. Have nothing else to do. What's up, man? Just coming on a little bit early to see if anybody's going to show up. Yeah, same thing. Just trying to rest my voice a little bit. I was going to do impression voice game tonight. Sup me, dude. Sup me, dude. Hey, how's it going? Thank you for inviting followers. Yeah, invite your followers. Tonight's just a chill scope, and we can talk about whatever. If you want to call in, feel free. If you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to call in or ask. You don't have to call in if you don't want to. You can just ask. Yeah. So how is everyone? You learn any new impressions? Nah, I kind of gave up on learning new impressions. 185 is enough for me. I just learned that many so I would be able to come up with my own creative characters when I do voiceover work. So I'm not really into like trying to get everybody down. Now, if I find somebody that's funny or something like that and I can do them, then I'll add it to my repertoire. But other than that, no. Not good. It did not work on her. It's like a 50% chance. A 50% chance that it was gonna work and it did not work for her, which stinks. So you make your own voices. Yes, I have my own original characters, and I have lots of my own original voices. It's okay. I know it stinks. She's really bummed. She was really, really bummed out about that. So, but I don't know what's going to happen. She said that they could do major surgery. You ever watch DuckTales? Yes, I did watch DuckTales. I watched DuckTales, Tailspin, Darkwing Duck, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. I watched all those shows. She can't go to a chiropractor because she has spina bifida and it messes with your spine too much and spinal cord, and it can paralyze her. So she doesn't. They don't touch anything. Anytime she goes to the doctor for that, they don't touch her spinal cord or do anything like that to mess around with any of that because she can be paralyzed like that. So she's got to be really, really careful. Yeah. Well, she used to be in a wheelchair when I was younger, and then God healed her, and she went from a wheelchair to a cane, then she started walking again. And now that she's getting older, her pain is getting worse. Yes, I live in Texas. That's where I live. I live in Texas. What's up, guys? Joining? What's going on? If you don't know who I am, I'm Brandon Ritchie. I do 185 impressions. I do original characters, and sometimes I come on here just to chill. And that's what we're doing tonight is just chilling, taking call-ins if you want to call in and ask any questions. Oh, hot there? No, it's not hot. It's been really weird. All these exes live in Texas. Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, no. Invite your followers if not. Boy, it's kind of dead right now. It's like if I don't ever do impressions or like original character, like nobody shows up. It's the funniest thing. It's like I have to be in character. I'm from Texas. No, but it's supposed to be around in the 80s, 70s, 80s, and it's like in the 60s and at night it's in the 40s. And then it's going to end up skipping the like 80-degree weather and stuff and go straight into like the 90s and hundreds. But it's not hot yet, but it will be soon. So it will be soon, just not right now. It's been in the 60s all day in Virginia. It was nice. Oh, I bet. Yeah, well, we have another like 6 days or where it's going to be in the 60s, high 60s. So I'm excited. It was near 70 in Indiana today. Oh, really? Man, see, that's nice weather. I wish it was like that all year round. I'm one of those people, like, I don't like cold weather. And I don't like too hot of weather either. Lucky. Yeah, right? So, yeah, mine too. Except for Texas has been skipping fall like really fast. We used to have it for like 2.5 months. We would have fall and it would be awesome. But now it's like maybe 2 weeks and it skips it and goes just to hotter weather. So I hate it. I hate it. I don't know why. It never used to do that until about 3 or 4 years ago, and then Texas started going like bonkers and weird and stuff like that. So, but at least it's not like Virginia. All it does is rain here. Oh, it just rains there all the time? Yes, it does. Yeah, I went to Portland, Oregon, and it rained. It was weird. It was raining all the time. Pork chopper, what's up, buddy? It was raining all the time, and then like 10 minutes away, when you drove 10 minutes away, it was snowing, and there'd be snow on the ground. It was the weirdest friggin' thing ever. I'm just chilling, man. I was gonna do impression game tonight, but Noah's busy and my throat. I think I have some sort of little cold or something again. Could be allergies or the weather going back and forth. I don't know, but my glands are swollen and stuff, so I couldn't do, like an hour of impressions. I know, right? I'm like, dude, I can't ever just like be good and come on here and like do impressions all the time. So, but I gotta listen to my body and give it a break. So, most of Virginia has snow during the winter. Virginia Beach, where I live, has nothing but rain. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Like it rains like all year round there. Clear in 70, of course, man. I want that. I want that so bad. I want the 70s and like all the time. Not really, but feels like it. Oh, okay. By the way, how's the hubby doing? Is he still in the hospital or is he doing better? It rains 2 to 4 times a week. Oh, okay. You're in Colorado? Am I in Colorado? No, I'm in Texas. But we've had a lot of rain this year in Texas. Still in rehab. He was in a wheelchair outside today. Good, he got outside though. Texas has nice weather. It used to have nice weather. This year has not been good. This year has not been good. Tell your hubby, man, that he's doing a good job, and I look forward to talking to him again. Yeah, I really have. This year I've been like really sick, like off and on. Especially and not really like coughing or like fever and stuff like that, but like the throat. Like something's always irritating my throat. I'm like, geez, something's always irritating my throat. I don't know what the deal is with it. No idea. Hot tea? Dude, I was just thinking that. I was sitting here right here and I was like, I should get up and go make some hot tea real quick. I should. I'm going to. You talked me into it. I was already thinking about it. You don't have a beard to protect you now. I know, maybe that's what it is. That's got to be what it is. Is I had the beard that would protect me from all the germs and everything like that, and now I don't have that anymore. That's what happened. Oh, don't fall. Okay. I know it's a slow night, guys, but I just want to get on and since I wasn't able to do my impression game and stuff, I felt bad, so I wanted to come on and hang out with it. What kind of tea do you make? I make an herbal tea, blueberry herbal tea, and then I put a teaspoon of honey in it to soothe my throat. And it's also really good before you do voiceover work um, or impressions or anything like that. It's really good to coat your throat with tea. I learned that from my buddy who does voiceover work professionally, um, like Cartoon Networks and stuff like that. Echinacea tea, it's amazing. I know what echinacea is. I've just never had the tea. I just almost spilt this everywhere. I'm glad I looked. Sorry, guys. Give me a second here. Okay. Ah, I almost screwed it up, guys. I almost screwed it up. I drink tea and suck on a cough drop first. Oh, really? You drink tea and suck on a cough drop, but you do that first. Superman. Oh, you saw that? Yeah, Superman. Trying to get the tea out without throwing everything else out. So, what's been going on, guys? I'm resting in a Walmart parking lot in my Atlanta truck. Oh, you are? What are you doing that for? What are you just chilling there for? Okay. Trying to remember what I was doing here first. I think I pulled a muscle again. Again? You pulled a muscle again? I'm always pulling muscles. Needed a place to park, and I went shopping earlier. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I have a stone heel. If you don't know that, I'm sure people do, but it's where like your bottom of your heel gets a bruise on it, and I have that really bad, so I can't go sprinting or anything. It's a pretty weak, and I can't go sprinting. I can't go do it. I'm in the light now. Can you actually tell that my eyes are blue? I get tendonitis in my ankles. Oh, that stinks. I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Let's see if this is heated up enough. Ow, that's hot. That is. It's hot enough. Time is it now? Okay. So, any plans for this weekend, guys? I hate holding the phone. I'm going to have to do this till I get my tea ready. Sorry, guys. It won't take but 3 or 4 minutes. Boo Boo Bear, what's up, buddy? Oh, jeez. Working all weekend? Oh, man, that sucks. What do you do for work? What's up, buddy? Oh, do you have helium? Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me see real quick. My mom has a balloon, and she goes, "Do you want to talk funny for a minute?" Finishing my sherbet, strawberry, and blueberry. Yummy.
Okay, you have to put that in your mouth. Hey guys, what's going on? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that does work. I have helium. I could do butters. Well, Kyle's mad at me, guys. Oh my gosh. Haha. Oh man. Did I do that? There you go. There's some Steve Urkel for you. Did I do that? He's a little bit more nasally. Did I do that? I haven't done helium in a long time. It's still not coming back. I haven't done helium in a long time. How long does it stay with you? Did I take a lot in? Yeah. Oh, geez. That would stink if my voice was like that. There it goes. Is it going back? Yeah. Is it going? Forever? Oh, there we go. You should do like Donald Duck or something. Or Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse is, well, hiya, pal. Yeah, I could do Mickey Mouse. Donald Duck? I think that would be too high, because Donald's more like, oh my goodness. That's hard to tell. I haven't done that in a while. Elmo? La 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 la, la 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 la, Elmo. Yeah, let's see what that sounds like. Ready? La 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 la, la 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 la, Elmo! Oh my goodness gracious! Now you guys, don't forget to bring a towel. Who's somebody else that talks high? Mickey Mouse. Ha! Well, hiya, pals. Do the pitch shift the voice? I can't read. I can't read because my voice is so high. Good Lord Almighty. Good Lord Almighty.
Yeah, towel in South Park. Towel. There we go. It's out now. So, Yumi sings Soft Kitty? Okay, one more time.
Now don't suck in until I say go, okay? You're sucking in too soon.
That's what she said.
Soft kitty. What is it? Oh, soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Happy kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr. That sounds good. Who's a really high singer?
Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson? Just beat it. That was probably the best. Oh, it stole my voice. That was probably the best. I'm going through puberty right now, you guys. Right now on Periscope, I'm going through puberty. Oh, jeez. What time is it? I think I've done this long enough.
Okay, here, I'm gonna tie this thing around it since I didn't poke a hole in it.
Somebody said don't get. Oh, there's my voice. Somebody said don't get too dizzy or something. And that last one, I got a little bit dizzy.
Did you?
Yeah, I got that kind of little. Woohoo.
I'm gonna tie this ribbon around it right here because I didn't poke a hole in it. I just cut the very tip of it off right there.
Right.
See? See the hole?
Yeah, I see the hole.
So I'm gonna tie this around it.
Okay.
That way, if you wanna.
Oh, okay.
If you wanna use the rest of
Yeah.
it. I just gotta.
What does that say? It is funnier when it is going off.
Yeah.
Thank you for the hearts. Not you. I'm trying to make my tea, my throat feel better. What's up, guys? Come on, get out. What is the deal? Is this old honey or something? What is going on here? Don't forget the water. No, I got the water. Okay, let's see if this will work. Hold on.
Hey, can you do me a favor and take those scissors and just cut that real quick?
Cut what?
That. So I can get it off of there. Thank you.
Almost cut your finger. Thanks for sharing, guys. I appreciate it. Okay, now we have some tea. Now we have some tea going on here. Whoa, hey! Now we got some tea going on here, you know what I mean? Yeah, we have the Superman. Old school Superman. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's get back set up here. I can get back on here with you guys. Okay. That's better. Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? Just chilling, just made some tea. Had some helium as well. Hulk Hogan on helium. Oh man, I should have done that. I wish you would have said that. My mom once asked me to cut the cheese, so I did. Didn't know that she meant real cheese. That's funny. That is funny, my friend. That's funny. I like that joke. Peanuts. Elizabeth was all the rum. Sorry. Wow. That's some good tea. Wow. That's some really good tea. You know what? I love tea. It's good for you, and it puts a smile on your face. Why so serious? I used to drink tea. Like, I drank tea for like 2 weeks straight in a row, and then I took a break for a while until I was thinking about it for my throat, and somebody mentioned it. That I could drink some tea, and I was like, yeah, that'll help my throat. That shall help my throat. So how you been, guys? How's everyone tonight? If I haven't asked you if you're new back on here, with a little bit of Jack Daniels brings a smile. You know, with a little bit of Jack Daniels, it brings a smile to your face. Oh, what do we got here? Super hard dance, super hard dance, super hard dance, super hard dance. And we could have done super hard dance on Helium. I didn't even think about that. Because it's already high. So it would have been like way up there. Ooh, I whistled probably too loud. Sorry. Thank you for the hearts. I love hearts. Thank you very much. Thank you for the super hearts. I really appreciate it. If anybody wants to call in, go ahead. I don't mind. Do you like Shinedown? I like their like first album, but after that, not really. But the first album was pretty good. I can't wait till my Guns N' Roses. Welcome to the Jungle, and that's it. I like a lot of '90s grunge rock. Toadies, Silverchair, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Nirvana. Uh, shoot, the list goes on and on and on. Nirvana. Yeah, that's the knockoff version of them. Wild Shark. What's up, Wild Shark? I dropped my phone and it mistyped and sent it. Oh, that's funny. Do the super heart dance. I only do the super heart dance when I get super hearts. Actually, I just did it like what 2 or 3 minutes ago, if that long ago. Like 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago. Yeah. It's a slow night, guys. Right? Seems slow. Chris, you gonna call in? Right on. Welcome, Chris. What's up, bud?
Hey.
I love that. I can't get that low. I can only do that in the mornings. I can't get that low unless it's morning time.
Don Cornelius and Soul Train.
There you go, man. That was good. That was really good. Do I like Metallica? Yeah. I've always liked Metallica. Well, I don't like their newer stuff. But yeah, I like Metallica.
You should have done Tiny Tim with the balloon.
Oh, yeah, I should have done that. Dag nabbit.
Tiptoe through the tulips, by the window through the garden.
That's actually pretty high for you, man. And you didn't really crack at all going that high. Yeah, sky high. Hey, how's it going? How is it going, sky high? You could probably, you know what you could do? I'm everybody knows this. Maybe you don't know, but I've had many talks about it. My favorite movie is Scream, and Roger Jackson, voiceover Roger Jackson, does the voice of Scream. You know, like, do you like scary movies, Sydney? I guarantee you could match his voice because you have that lower type of thing.
Do you like scary movies, Sydney?
Yeah, that's pretty close.
I've never heard the voice. I've never seen Scream. I don't know anything.
That was pretty close. Like, just a little bit of a different cadence. If you pulled it up and heard it, I guarantee that you could do it. Guarantee you could do it. But the lowness was perfect. It was just he has a little bit different cadence. He almost has like this smart ass tone to it. Like he's being playful, like cat and mouse. That's kind of how he does. Is he's a killer, so he's kind of playing cat and mouse. So I can't do the low voice, but the whole "Do you like scary movies? What's your favorite scary movie?" You know, kind of like leading it instead of just like normal talking.
Kind of like a James Wood.
Yeah, kind of like that.
He's creepy scary sometimes, James Woods.
Yeah, he can be. I think what makes him a lot lighter is when they have him on Family Guy. I don't know if you've ever seen Family Guy where they have James Woods on there.
No.
As a cartoon character. Yeah, and so they make him really silly and stuff like that. So it kind of takes away anything that he's ever done. When you kind of watching Family Guy, you kind of forget what he's done before, what he can do, because he's on Family Guy just being goofy. That Christopher Walken is super creepy. You think that Christopher Walken is super creepy?
Rutgerd Howard. Remember him? I think his name is Rutgerd Howard.
Yeah.
Howard. I think it was Howard. You know, some of the baddest guys or scariest, creepiest guys, they don't have the traditional "I'm gonna get you." They have this like quiet, soft spoke. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a quietness to him, but you know inside you're like this dude is like bad or he's like a serial killer or something. Hey, how's it going? How are you?
Like Gary Oldman.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's not like he doesn't have that tone or anything, but he can make things scary. You're welcome. Thanks for joining in.
What kind of mic? I'm curious about some of the technical stuff you're using for your voice stuff. What kind of mic do you use?
It's a I'm trying to remember. It's a blue baby bottle mic.
Okay, I have a Blue Yeti USB.
Okay. That's actually the one I was gonna get, and then Alex Walker Smith. I don't know if you know him. He does voiceover and stuff like that, and then Joe Gaudette. And he told me about the other mic that's not USB, and so he said it works a lot better, and it was like $30 or $40 more expensive, so I went ahead and picked that up.
Nice. Hi, Chris. Chris who? Chris Meters. Chris somebody else.
I'm guessing you. I think you're the only Chris in here, right?
My name is Mother.
Will is trying to call. Well, do you know Will 615? I'm gonna add him for just a second, real quick, and see. I never answer these calls. I'm gonna let him come in real quick. Superman Cup douche. What? No way. No way.
Let me hang up so it doesn't jive up on us.
All right.
Oh no, I just wanted to say hey to everybody.
Oh, go ahead, man. Say hey to everybody. Feel
free. Sugar was in here. I was saying hey to Sugar. I want to say hey to you, sir. I miss the long beard. I really do.
I know I have this thing where half the people are like, I miss your long beard, and half the people are like, I like it shorter.
I
So
do like it short. Let me do say that you do look very handsome, sir.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Of course. And I
So
appreciate the guy hanging up because it does lag. I mean, you get 2, 3 people in here, those things cut out quick.
does it? I've never had more than one person on, so
Oh,
I don't know if it on my end or whatever. I didn't know if it was gonna lag or not.
oh gosh! Shout out to Sugar though in the chat. My goodness, what a beautiful lady.
Sugar, yeah, sugar is. Oh yeah, there she is. Sugar cookies. Sugar cookies. Thanks for joining in. Stop it, Will. So,
Oh
what have you been
man,
up to, man? How has your day been?
day's been good. Day's been great. Hanging out now, watching basketball. I gotta
Yeah.
say, I get a lot of enjoyment out about uh, your impression scopes. That's how I started following you originally.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Great stuff.
Thanks.
How have you been? I asked you like over time when you were talking. This was months ago, mind you, about CBD oil and all that.
Right.
How's everything been going with you?
Well, I got off of CBD oil because CBD oil is great. Don't get me wrong. It's great for people with anxiety and like social anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
That it works great with PTSD, which is severe panic.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really phase it. Doesn't really phase it. But I will tell you that the last 3 weeks, I've been studying a lot more. I'm a Christian, so I've been studying a lot more, being more in the Word, listening, what God's promises are and things of that nature. And I will tell you that I have been a lot better, except for my throat, which is hard for me. That's why I haven't been doing a lot of impressions. Is
Mm-hmm.
my throat? And I don't know if it's the weather here or if it's just I keep catching little bitty colds left and right. But my throat's been off. And I was gonna do impression game tonight, but my throat's just sore. My glands are swollen and stuff. So I can do some impressions here and there. Like if you ask me to do like 3 or 4 or something, but actually to do the game show and be constantly doing it for 45 minutes to an hour, it's going to hurt my throat. I knew, you know what I mean? And I don't want to like throw my voice out, then be screwed for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, that show puts a lot of stress on the chords for sure.
Yeah.
What state are you in, if I can ask?
I'm in Texas,
Whereabouts in Texas?
Fort Worth,
Okay, I'm from Austin, Texas. Hill
Austin,
country
Texas.
area. Hill country
Okay.
area.
Okay. I visited Austin probably about 4 or 5 years ago. I visited Austin.
Do you not hit the central area that much? Yep, there's Sugar. That's yep. She
That's a lot of stress in your vocal cords. Hey.
Sugar from
Dallas.
Dallas. Gotta throw that out there.
Oh, she's from Dallas. You're from Dallas, Sugar? I didn't know that she was from Dallas.
She's one of the top 10 people from Dallas. I'll tell you that much.
Oh yeah, yes sir.
Yeah, I'm in Nashville, Tennessee currently.
Nashville, Tennessee. Awesome. How's the
Yeah,
weather right now?
it's hot, which it's been in the 30s. Then came the rain. Now it's 70, and the most humid it has been here in 6 months. It's crazy.
Like bad humidity. We just had a rain thing last week, and it was like 96 and 100%, just pure humidity. And I
Oh
was
yeah,
like, oh my gosh, this is terrible.
yeah. I think it's mess because like you mentioned your throat getting messed up. I think that's hitting a lot of people. The weather's changing so drastically.
Yeah, I really think, and it does affect me. When I was younger, it didn't affect me, but the older I got, it started affecting me and messing and making my throat itchy and stuff like that. And so I don't necessarily think I have a cold because I'm not losing energy or I feel like I'm tired or nothing like that. It's just my glands and stuff, they're swollen,
Oh, for
and
sure,
and I've
absolutely.
got that scratchiness where I'm kind of wanting to do that every 5 minutes type of thing.
Yeah,
So
but you don't want to be that guy in public where people look at you like, does this guy need a tissue? What's
oh, I know. Or
going
where you
on?
have it's like that coughing effect where you're trying to hold in a cough, but
Yep,
you're going to have a coughing spell. That's the worst thing, and you're around people. I hate that
absolutely,
because I'm like,
absolutely.
man, I got to get out of here because I know these people are going to be like, will you shut up already?
I lived in East Texas for a few years, and that was my first introduction to pollen
Mm-hmm.
and how the yellow dust just cakes your car. Do y'all get that in the Fort Worth area?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Oh my, that is the worst.
Yeah, it is the worst. That's a big mug. What are you drinking? I'm drinking herbal blueberry tea for my throat right now. Sugar. Well, not sugar in it, but your sugar.
Sugar. Oh,
Oh,
blueberry too.
blueberry. Yes, blueberry.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna hop off. I just wanted to say hi and
Yeah, man. Thanks for calling in. I appreciate it, and I appreciate the compliments on the impressions and stuff. And I was like I said, I was going to do it tonight, but I just you don't want to mess things up and chance it like that. So
yeah, yeah.
I might do a few on here, but not a whole show on it. That makes
Well,
sense.
Sugar, who is Brooke, I think we're gonna stick around and see who else joins the broadcast and see what becomes of the night, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't usually get on for a long time and just chill scope. So I thought I would just get on tonight and just chill and see who came on and have people call in or whatever. So
Do Do you like the new Colin feature?
I do. I really do. Because I've been on it 4 months after Periscope came on. I've been on it. So I've been on it for three years. Because I think it's been a little over 3 years. So close to 3 years I've been on Periscope, and so I've made a lot of friends on Periscope, and I know them and talk to them and even tweet. Like we tweet back and forth to each other and stuff and
Yeah.
message each other. But now that you can have a call in and those people can call and you can actually hear their voice and talk to them, it's a nice feature. It's a really nice
It,
feature.
it's changed the game of viewership meeting the broadcaster for sure. Because I've been on Periscope for years as well, and being able to like talk to people that I watch that I'm a super fan for or things like that.
Right.
Like the level of connectivity is just like mind blowing. It's
Right.
like, oh, you come into my scopes and we chat and we talk and you find out people's day and all that. And
Yeah.
then the second you hear their voice, you can follow on Instagram, Twitter, Snap, all those things. But then
Right.
to be able to interact like in the moment, like game
Yeah.
changer, man.
Yeah, I totally agree. I really like it, and it gets you to know people a lot better and stuff, and that's what I like. I'm a very big
Absolutely.
people person and stuff like that. So, and a lot of guys follow me, like you said, for impressions and stuff like that, and so I appreciate everyone who's ever watching my impressions or come on my shows or anything. I appreciate it. So,
Yeah, man. All right, well, let me hop off. Have a good night, man.
all right, you too, bud.
See ya.
All right, man. That was Mr. Will. Very nice guy. Enjoyed the conversation. Sugar, would you like to call in? This is actually helping my throat out some, so that's great. That's really great. Yeah, he is. He's a good guy. Whoever's pumping out them hearts, I appreciate that. You're finger banging the phone. I like that. I appreciate it. I knew I was gonna say it's probably Alex Kid's wife who's doing it. She always likes finger banging the phone. I know it sounds dirty, but I had to. That's what I call it, because it sounded dirty and it's kind of like a funny thing. It's funny to me, anyways. I got tired of the whole tapping the screen or tapping for hearts, so I was like finger banging the phone. That's what it is. You're just finger banging the phone the whole time. Finger bang the phone, finger bang the phone, finger bang the phone. I forgot about that song. It's almost like country, right? I did like a country thing with it. I don't know why I went country or country-ish with it. Sugar, do you want to call in? Oh, there she is. She's calling in right now. You could have done that song on Helium too. Yeah, I could have. Yeah. I could have. It says it's still loading. You might have to hang up again and then try back. Boop boop boo doo 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 doo. That's something that I do by myself. I forgot I was on screen. Sugar, you can try to call back again. It should work this time. Hello, hello. How are you done? How are you? Super hard dance, super hard dance, super hard dance, super hard dance. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super hearts. My brother can play the drums for Wipeout. Yeah? That's awesome. I do that for fun too. Playing the drums. We got more. A super hard dance, super hard dance. Thank you so much. Who is sending me that? David Dunn. Yeah, Den. Thank you very much for doing that. All right, Sugar's calling back. Let's see if it'll work this time. 3, 2, 1. Sugar.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing okay. Just trying to drink some hot tea for my throat to feel better. But other than that, I'm doing good.
The blueberry sounds good. I'm more of a green tea kind of girl, but blueberry's not bad.
Blueberry, I didn't think. Okay, so I didn't think the blueberry was going to taste good. I was going for strawberry because strawberry is kind of my thing. And somebody recommended, they were like, no, blueberry, blueberry, blueberry on the herbal tea. I was like, fine, whatever. Had the strawberry first. It was good. Had blueberry, and I was like, blueberry is amazing. So it tastes great. I didn't think it was going to taste that good, but it does.
Hibiscus is pretty good. I like that one too.
Never had that. I haven't really been a tea drinker until I started doing a lot more impressions and stuff like that to help with my throat and stuff. And then I started drinking some herbal teas and stuff.
Yeah, I got really big into it like a couple years ago. So
yeah, do you like drink it like in the morning and night or?
I usually drink coffee in the morning for work, and then I usually drink tea when I get home.
I gotcha.
For the rest of the night.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, how's your day been today?
You know, it hasn't been that bad. You know, work is usually pretty crazy, but other than that, I get up in the morning, I go to the gym, I go to work, I come home, kind of live for my weekend. So I don't really do a whole lot of, you know, crazy things in the week.
Right. That's good though. You get up and you go work out. I'm a person who works out as well, so I appreciate another person who also gets a workout in. So and it's hard when you're tired and you work also too. It's really really hard.
5 a.m. every day.
Yep. I as soon as I wake up in the morning, I have no food in my system, and I go outside, and I'm a zombie in the morning. I'm not a morning person. It takes me like an hour before I get out of zombie mode. But I get up and I do my stretches, and I go sprint outside, come in, have a huge meal, and then later on in the afternoon, I eat like every 2 hours. Later on, then I go to the gym and work out for about an hour and 15 minutes lifting heavy weights. So.
Gotcha.
It's tough. It's tough. How old are you, by the way, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 35. I just turned 35 last week.
Oh, really? Well, happy late birthday.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I'm 33. So what I was gonna say is I was gonna say that I never used to have to sprint or do that type of stuff until I hit like 31. And then it was like 31 to 33. I gained weight, and it was like, now I have to do cardio. And I never had to do cardio before, but now I'm like, your metabolism slows down and stuff. And I hate cardio, by the way. I love lifting weights. I can lift weights all day long, but cardio, I hate it. I hate it so much.
Nobody likes cardio. Although I don't
Ugh.
like Sundays because Fridays are back day and then Sundays are leg day for me. So it's kind of insane that I
I
do
always, I always, so I work out on Sunday, and I used to work out Monday through Friday. So, but I started on Sunday. That way, during the week when I do a leg day, I have a free day that I can take after that to take a
it.
day off. Like, instead of having, Saturday and Sunday off or whatever. So I do that because legs just, well, you know how legs are. They're just killer. They just wipe you out.
Yeah, I don't know how I do it, but like, so I'll do back on Friday,
Mm.
legs on Sunday, and then I have kickboxing Monday, and then weights on Wednesday.
Yeah, kickboxing is really, really good too. Get your endurance up and everything.
Some days my legs are so sore, I'm like, I'm not going to get through this, but I always do. I regret it the next day, but I've been doing it for
I
2 years, so
When I do a really good workout on my legs, I do the whole, like, at least 2 to 3 days. I'm walking like a cowboy, like an
yep,
old school cowboy, just kind of
yep.
walking like that where I can't bend. And I'm like, I know people are looking at me like, what is he doing? And I'm like, I did a leg workout. Okay. I did a leg workout.
It's always the worst. Like when every Sunday when I come home after leg day, I immediately go and take like a super hot bubble bath for like an hour, and then I get
Yeah.
out and I'm regretting it because I'm like, I can't get out of the tub.
Right. Well, it's good to soak your muscles, but at the same time, you're like, I can't do anything. And I
Yeah,
even do it so much to where the next day, like, sometimes if I like sit down on my bed and you get in that squatting position to get in your bed or whatever, my
uh,
knees and my legs will just sit there and shake the whole
yeah.
time.
It's great getting old, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a blast. And my knees hurt. I have to wrap my knees before I do anything. I have to put my belt on for my lower back. It's great. It's
So
great.
you mentioned, obviously I'm not going to ask you to do them because of your throat right now, but you mentioned you do impressions. Like who do you impersonate?
Oh my gosh, 185 different characters. So
Oh,
Family
okay.
Guy, I do Shaggy, Beetlejuice, the Joker, Heath Ledger, Matthew McConaughey, Bill Clinton.
Okay. So like the
Um,
general list of what most people that
yeah, I
impression
mean
do.
Joe Pesci, just a whole bunch of different people, just a
I
whole
think
bunch
there's
of different
another
people.
guy on Periscope, real young kid that I've
Yeah,
seen
Noah,
do
he's my buddy.
impressions. Yeah, Noah,
Yeah,
that's his name.
yeah, he's my buddy. We're actually really good friends. We have our own show together called Should Have Been Brothers,
Oh,
and
okay.
yeah, so we're actually doing that next week, next Thursday, and he'll be
Awesome.
coming on my scope, and we just talk about whatever. And if somebody asks for us to do impressions, we'll do it. So he does impressions, and he does certain impressions that he does better than I do, and I do certain impressions better than he
Mm.
does. So we're kind of like half and half. So,
But
but
I
we're
mean,
really close, good friends.
that's definitely a talent because I can't do that.
Yeah. Well, I see, and my throat doesn't hurt enough. There's some voices where you use a lot of your throat, and there's some voices where you don't use more of your diaphragm and stuff like that.
Mm.
So, for example, like Shaggy. Shaggy would be like, I like Hey Scoob. I like Zoinks, man, there's monsters. I like Scooby Doo. I like Where Are You, pal? So there's like Shaggy. And then you have the Joker. I want to put a smile on your face. Why so serious? So you have different elements like that.
That's cool that you can do that. I mean, obviously, I have mad respect for those that can impersonate others. It's not the easiest thing to do.
No, it's not. It's not. I started off with like five, and then I started listening to more people and listening. Like, I was watching Rush Hour one day, and you've seen Rush Hour, I'm sure, with Chris Tucker.
Hmm.
And he has this one saying. He's like, "Damn, Lee, that's a midget in a bathrobe. damn, Lee. And so I heard him, and so I started mimicking him. Damn, Lee. Went up high with him and stuff like that. So,
That's cool.
But yeah, so.
Yeah, like hearing people do it is great. And then I've watched a couple of videos on like YouTube of people who impersonate singers, and that's even crazier.
Oh
Because
yeah.
they are like on point. And I'm just like, I don't know how y'all get your voices to do that. Then again, I have such a strong accent that I can't do anything, and I try it, and it sounds like a drunk karaoke singer.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I try not to.
Rod, what are you asking me? Morgan Freeman? I don't really do him that well because he's a little bit lower. Jim Carrey. Well, you have two different Jim Carreys. You have the Ace Ventura, which is the "Alrighty then, take care now, bye bye then," and you have the Fire Marshal Bill. Which you have to do his teeth this way. Fire Marshal Bill, fire safety tip number 1: make sure you're flame retardant. So you have different things that he's done where he's done different things. So
That's cool.
yeah,
That's really cool.
I do that, and I do my own original characters, which I don't know if you've seen that. I do a girl named Brittany. I do Randy, who's a nerd, and I do Billy, who is a just straight up redneck cowboy, just as country as you can get. But I do that, and then I also play drums on here sometimes too. I'm a musician. I've always been a musician, and then I switched over to doing voiceover work when
I'm a
it
musician.
didn't
I'm not
pan
an
out.
impersonator. I play guitar and sing, but I don't impersonate nobody. I'll stick to
Well,
my guitar.
so what's your style of music?
It's eclectic. It's a little bit of everything. I don't really like go to like one particular thing.
Okay.
It just really depends on my mood. I just kind of like playing a little bit of everything.
Okay. Do you do like covers or you do originals?
I do both. I write and I do covers.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Awesome.
I'm trying to go out of my comfort zone a little bit. I have a huge stage fright type thing,
Oh, I
so
know this feeling. I
I
had
have
that
no problem like
forever.
doing it or close friends, but try to get me to do karaoke, open mic night. I'm like, nope, not happening.
Right. Yeah, no, even when I was a singer for a band, and I was a rock singer, and it was the music when I was doing it, the first band I was in that we got almost picked up was it was back when I was 15, so this is a while back ago, but it sounded like Slipknot, Limp Bizkit, and Korn. And that's kind of how it was. It was like all three kind of put together. It was rapping, screaming, singing. And I remember, and we would play in front of like 200-300 people every Friday and Saturday night. And still, after doing this month after month, before I came on, it was like halfway through the first song, I would be so nervous. Still, I'd be so nervous. And then finally, once I did it, it became once everybody was like the song was done, and everybody was like, "Yeah, that was great, that was awesome." Then it gave me confidence, and I was like, "Okay, I'm good now. I'm good now." But it
Right.
was that first reassurance of like, are they gonna like boo or be like, nah, not pay attention or something, you know? But I always had that every time I played.
Yeah, I've tried, but my anxiety of the whole, are they gonna like me? There's a lot of people staring at me. I don't like people staring at me. And
Right.
that's my thing. I got to get over that. So I I figured, okay, I'm gonna try to maybe venture out and do it with people that I don't know. Hence, like maybe scope because I don't know
Right.
them. So it's
Yeah.
whatever. But I don't know. I think I'll just stick to my music room for right now.
Right on. Well, you can always venture out if you want to. And you got to remember too that it was still hard for me, but I was in a band, so I knew that everybody wasn't necessary. Even though I was a singer, everybody wasn't staring just at me. I had four other people they could stare at. Bass player,
Mhm.
guitar player, drummer, and stuff like that. If you're going to do an acoustic set or whatever set, and it's just you and the microphone, they're only staring at you. So
Right.
to me, I've done that before, had to do that, and I had anxiety. Like I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like sweating bullets right now because I knew everybody was looking at me. So I completely understand where you're coming from with that.
Yeah, so I just stick
Well,
to.
I
I've been
respect
playing guitar
musicians
since
and
I was
stuff.
like
So
since I was 5.
that's awesome. I used to get out pots and pans and play the drums when I was
I
when I was
I
5,
did
6, 7.
I did too. My mother hated me being in the kitchen.
Oh yeah, my mom hated me too. All those pots and pans and how loud they were and ding and bing, 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 bing.
Mhm.
So because they didn't
Yep.
have little bitty drum sets like they do now for kids, that has like a little cymbal and a little kick drum and stuff. They didn't have that
No,
back
we had to
then.
get
We used
inventive.
pots and pans.
There's pots and pans and the kitchen, like the side of the kitchen counter and
Yeah,
chairs and the dining
and
room table and my mom's good china
yeah,
and
with your fist, dining room table, and then of course in school it was with your fingers or your whole hands. Do different
yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah, it was that type of stuff.
That
No,
is
but
something
that's
I'm
really
working
cool.
on right now. I actually want to learn how to beatbox. That's my next my next big thing
Beatbox.
is
One thing
beatboxing.
that I can give you for that is I'm not the greatest beatboxer, but I can beatbox. But it's just is learning how to just instead of when they say beatbox, a lot of people can just sit there and go. But
Right.
if you add in some little what I would call dubstep, where it's like
Right.
and all that type of stuff, it's a lot of breath. It's a lot of
Hmm.
when do I breathe? Kind of like singing. You pick your spots where you take a breath, before you sing the next verse or build up for a chorus or whatever. It's the same thing as like you have to figure out where your breaths are.
Yeah, like I just started, so like I'm learning like obviously like the basic beats, and so
Mm-hmm.
like last week I was going around the office and I was doing them. I don't even realize I was at work, and people are staring at me. Finally, my boss walks in. He's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, Nothing."
Nothing, just nothing at
Nothing.
all. Don't worry about
He's
it.
like, "You got a meeting in 2 minutes. Can you finish your song by then?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
That's awesome. Yeah, I'll be done in 2 minutes. Just let me get this. Okay, I'm good to go. Okay.
I figured one of these days when I learn how to beatbox properly, I'm gonna go in there and do my meeting, totally beatbox it, like just for shits and giggles, just see
Heck
what
yeah.
happens,
Yeah, just go in there and be like, all right, guys.
Yep.
Everybody put your hands up. This meeting's going to be great today.
That's my goal because I think that would be epic. Like that would just be so epic for me to do that because we're always playing pranks on each other and nobody's ever done anything like that before. So obviously, being in and it's ballsy to stand up in front of the board of directors and do something like that. So that's my goal.
Right. That's awesome, though.
Yeah.
That's
So
cool.
that's what I'm working on. I figure I have more which is weird. Like I would have more confidence beatboxing than I will singing because beatboxing is just
You
it's
can't really get off
it's
tune.
beats, but it's beats. Like no one's gonna go, oh, that sounded bad because not everybody knows beatboxing.
Right.
But I can't get up there and start singing. But I know some people who can beatbox and sing, and I thought, well, if I can do both of those and learn that, and then start doing that in public, then that'll be my foot in the door to start going public.
Right. I first started trying to do the Michael Jackson thing. What is that song? Is it Beat It?
Bill, Billie Jean.
Yeah, or Billie Jean. Yeah, where it's like,
Yeah, yeah.
and adding that in and doing it at the same time. It gets a little tricky. It does get a little tricky,
That's
but
like a classic. That one and the Snoop
yeah,
Dogg.
that's
Yeah,
cool though that you're learning how to beatbox. That's awesome.
yeah. I've got. I don't know. When I set goals, I go big or go home.
That's good. That's good to have though.
So
That's awesome though.
yeah. So you lived in Fort Worth a long time? Are you from Fort Worth?
Yeah, I'm from Fort Worth. I've been here forever. So I've
Oh,
lived in the same house for oh my gosh, for 30 years, actually. 30 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So,
cool.
yeah. So, where parts of like Dallas are you from?
I'm more like East Dallas. Like I don't know if you know like Mesquite, Heath, Forney, that area.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Norwalk.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I live in Forney.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Never
out
been
there.
there, but I know about where it is.
I'm on the outskirts because you get. I wanted land, so I got you have to kind of go on the outskirts
Right.
to get land. And I mean, it's not that bad. It's like a 30-minute drive downtown to work, so can't really complain.
Right, yeah. No, that's awesome. So, do you I didn't even look at your thing. Do you scope very often?
I did in the beginning, and then I kind of backed off because I got so involved in other people's scopes. I do
Oh,
every
okay.
once in a while, but now it kind of like I just haven't had time.
Well, I'm going to follow you.
Well, thanks. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
it's rare,
What
but I
what
usually do more like live Snapchat and Instagrams than I do scoping
gotcha. Well, it has your
because
Twitter on there and stuff like that too, so I wanted to save you on there too so I can go to your Twitter and add you on Twitter and stuff like that.
yeah, add me on Twitter, tweet me.
Tweet me, tweet.
It's more I use more Snapchat and Instagram more than anything, but I do check Twitter from time to time.
Okay, yeah, because I don't have
But
Instagram or Snapchat. I didn't really
no.
get into those. I
Well, I
just
mean,
sidestepped those.
I still check Twitter, so feel free to send a little something something on there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll definitely add you and stuff and write you and stuff like that. So that's awesome.
Cool.
No, it's really cool. Like I'm really amazed, like because there's not a lot of girls, and not just that, but a lot of people say like, I just want to learn how to do something simple and then I'll be happy. But you're like wanting to learn. You
No,
know
like
what I
I
mean?
want to go full
Like you
on.
said, like you're
I've always
wanting
been that way.
to. It seems like that you're when you're passionate about something, you're like, I want to do this. You're not gonna half butt it. You're gonna actually go
Hmm.
with it all the way.
Yeah, it's pretty much me. You know what it was? Is I was traveling overseas and I was in London and I saw Busker, yeah, who was outside beatboxing, and I
Hmm.
was just blown away, amazed by it, and I just got hooked. And then I looked him up online, went home, and for like 3 weeks straight, did nothing but watch beatbox competitions
Yeah,
and like seeing how many women actually do this. And then I was like, well, damn, if they can do this, I can do this. And then it just got to the point where I'm like, I'm doing this no matter what.
yeah, no, that's
So,
awesome. And I've watched the beatbox battling stuff, and it's really cool to see what they do. And I don't know if you've ever seen, but there's this one guy. Well, I'm sure there's many guys, but you can find it on there. That it's this one guy, and he beatboxes, and he uses a loop effect, where he can just
yeah,
do it and keep building on it, and then he'll hum, and then he'll like sing over it, but it's his own beatbox and he makes the guitar sound, he makes the bass sound, the drum sound, does the whole thing. He's like a one man show. And a lot of people are doing that nowadays. And there's one person I've seen, I'm sure plenty of them do it on YouTube. But it was amazing. I was like, that's so cool. So,
yeah. There was Australia's The Voice, I believe, and he was the first that did a beatbox like seven on The Voice. It was the coolest thing. It was like
yeah,
I
yeah,
watched it like
yeah.
4 or 5 times.
Yeah, and he
I
sang
mean, he is
something
dope.
by Prince.
Yes, he was
Doves
so
Don't
dope.
Cry. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, and like if you see their other like his other performances on that show,
Yeah.
he's
He
I don't even have
And
to
I
say he's
believe
just
he did
dope.
Coolio's Gangster's
Yes.
Paradise too.
It was
Yeah, I know who
so
you're talking
cool.
about.
He's
It's so
awesome.
cool. And I hated that it's only like 90 seconds long because I was
Yeah.
waiting for more because I was like, I know you're just building up and then it ends and I'm like, I want more. I want
Like
more.
he's one of those that I literally could see him in Vegas doing a show and I would go to that show.
Yeah, and
You
he's
know?
one of the dudes that does the loop effect thing too
Yeah.
on stuff. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
amazing. I watch
So
him all the time.
well, cool. Yeah, because usually when I say that, people are like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like,
No,
you're
I
missing a
totally know
lot.
who you're talking about.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's
So I'm
actually
glad
the
somebody
guy
else
I was
knows.
referencing, but I couldn't remember his name. It's like Sam. Is it
Yeah, I
Sam?
think it's Sam. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Sam.
Sam something. Yeah, that
Sam.
when I was saying
Yeah.
the loop effect is because I've seen other shows where he's actually live, and he's like, and then he
He
does the whole
loops it.
checking thing, and then he starts
Yeah.
looping it, and he just starts it, and he's like,
But he's also got a good voice. Like he can actually sing.
yeah, he
So
can actually
it
like
helps.
sing. Yeah,
It
he can
helps.
actually sing. So yeah,
That's
no, it's
so dope.
amazing.
You know who he is.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah,
Ooh, besties.
besties. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
Me and
no, it's.
Brittany are gonna be besties.
I know. I know. You and Brittany will definitely be besties.
Oh Lord, I'm gonna have to go back and watch your skills on that because that sounds funny. Is it the one with that? Because I was looking at him, like, is that the one with the blonde wig?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
Brittany.
Okay.
She's the basic. Oh my goodness! Like I totes love everyone. Like we gotta have a girls' night.
Yes,
Yeah.
hunty, yes.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Well, cool.
That's funny.
I got some things to do before to bed, but it was totally cool.
Yeah. Thank you for calling. Try to add you after I get off of here.
Cool. Well, have a good night, Brandon. Bye.
Bye. That was Sugar, everyone. Found out that she's awesome. She's my bestie, and I know she's going to be Brittany's bestie as well. What's up, guys? Peanut, I see that you came in. I don't know if you're still in here. I thought I saw you come in at some point. How's it going? What's up, guys? Who's giving me all the hearts? Oh, Christy's on. Hey, Christy, how are you? Barbara. Oh, hey, how are you? I see you giving me hearts. Yes, I see Peanut. How was your night going, Peanut? Boom, boo, 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 boo. What's going on, Noah? You just missed a really cool call. I had a girl that was on here, Noah, that is learning how to beatbox and stuff like that, and a musician and stuff. Where's my battery at? 33%. So I have a little bit left. Yeah, I know. It's really cool. Chris, you calling in? Yeah. Chris is coming back on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chris, what's up, bud?
Do you like scary movies?
There you go.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Did you look it up?
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Made my day because I'm a huge fan of that movie, and I love how his voice is. You see how it's kind of like got that certain cadence to it?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I love it.
You know what? You know what I heard in my head. You have to do an association. It helps. Okay, I heard a cross between
Clarice.
and Phone Guy and Super Heart Dance.
Yeah. Now, I don't know about the super hard dance, but yeah, no. Seriously, those two guys, yeah. No, that makes sense.
Do you like scary movies?
What's your favorite?
Scary
Yeah, and
movie?
he kind of comes down. He's like, and what's your favorite? Yeah, always kind of comes down. He's always playing. He's like playing because he knows it's fun. He's about to kill these victims and he's having fun with them. You know what I mean? He's like trying to be scary, but have fun, like it's prey to him.
I've
So
never seen the movie. I've never heard the actor. I just
it
went ahead and looked it up real quick to see what you're talking about. And
that's awesome, man. I appreciate that. You
he's
got it
got
down. Like
he's got a little growl.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. And when he says things slower, it really comes out. too, when he's like Sydney, or something. And he does that yeah thing a lot too. That's really cool, man. Props, man. High five over the phone. Man, that's awesome. That's so awesome.
All right.
Man, made my night.
I got some editing to do. See you later.
All right, bro. Thanks for doing that. That's awesome, man.
Good night.
I love it. He's my go-to guy. I want to hear you talk like that all the time. Like when you come on, I want you to say hello, Brandon, next time. Remember that, like Scream Killer, Ghostface. That's awesome. Oh man, that's so awesome. Right on. I'm trying not to kill my battery all the time. It's already 10 o'clock. Really? Jeez, these nights go by so fast. Oh, I got super heart. Super hard dance. Super hard dance. Super hard dance. Super hard dance. Hearts back to you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Man, that's one voice. If I could do any voice and to learn how to do, and I would do it constantly, it would annoy people. You have no idea. I'd be doing it all the time. I'd be calling people all the time, doing that and saying, "What's your favorite scary movie?" Oh my gosh, I'd be doing that all the time. That's one voice that I would love to learn how to do. I've never practiced it before, but I don't really have that low cadence. I can't figure it out. It bums me. I do a lot better with higher voices. I can get higher voices like way up here and doing things like this and cartoon characters and oh my gosh and all that stuff way up here or more at this level down here. But I can't go low. I don't have that low in me. That Sam Elliott type of low and stuff like that. I can't get that low. What's up, guys? How's it going? We have 169 viewers. It has been slow, but it's been nice. I don't even care about the numbers. I enjoyed talking to people. So it's been awesome talking to people. That's what I like is having people on. I don't care if there's like 35 people on, but if there's 5 people on that are always dedicated and they're my friends and stuff like that, I love it. I love it so much. Hey, welcome joining. Welcome. But yeah, I guess I'm done with my tea. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and bounce unless somebody wants to call in real quick before I leave because I got enough at 29% battery. I got enough for one more call. If you want to call in for about 5 to 8 minutes, I got left before I bounce off of here. Zebra, what's up, buddy? So yeah. If you want to call in, you can. If not, cool. No worries. Yeah, I see my phone's already going down to 28. Zebra's going to call in real quick. Mr. Robert, he'll call in. You look like Yogi Bear. Yogi Bear? Is that the, hey, boo-boo, picnic basket? What's going on, Mr. Robert?
So it's kind of like a quickie, man, like a 5 minute sneak real quick in, just in and out, what I mean?
In and out, yeah. And
Yeah.
we're not talking about the burger?
Oh, I say that burger. I don't know if it's the burger or if it was that boy who cooked it. Oh my god, he was gorgeous.
He was gorgeous. Oh my
Oh my
gosh,
god,
he was gorgeous. He had
he
that
looked
man
just.
that
He
man
looked like
bun.
my ex-husband from like '73. When my third ex-husband. But he was and he had the accents from the islands of I don't know if it's Caribbean or Mexicana. I don't know what it was. I couldn't tell. I just love accents, especially New York accents. It's like New York is a little country, like a little sass.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
little
little
sass.
both. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little both.
Yeah. But I tell you, the last ex I was married to, I swear, he sounded just like Beetlejuice. It was ugh. I couldn't stand him when he woke up in the morning. He always had phlegm when he woke up in the morning. Like he always was hawking up in the morning. I swear, it was terrible. I mean, like, damn, what's wrong with you? You a little clogged up or something? What were you drinking? What were you swallowing?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's terrible. It's awful.
Speaking of Beetlejuice, that was funny last night.
Which
That
one?
was the which one? Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna say it on my show, but what I said at the very end, and people
Yeah.
were writing that
Yeah.
Jamie was or whatever. I thought that was really funny. I had to bounce off out of there. How long did you guys stay on there? Was she on there for much longer?
I was getting tired. I just started falling. I started falling asleep because it just got really quiet. Because then Joey left, and then the people were leaving out. I was like, there's just only me and somebody else, and nobody was really saying nothing. I was like,
Oh man, it's
I think
passing that
yeah.
time.
So I was like, I fell asleep. I forgot what scope I was on. You know when you wake up in the morning, you look at your phone, you're like, what the fuck was I watching?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what happened? I wasn't drunk, but what happened? I don't understand. Phone, you took advantage of me. Why would you do so?
Yeah, you wake up in the morning, you're like, Brokeback Mountain. I wasn't watching this.
Yeah, I wasn't watching this. Oh, yes, you were. Your phone says it. No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't. Phone.
Yeah, it's like the idle hands are like was just controlling this.
Exactly. Your hands over here just controlling this while you're. Oh man,
Yeah.
that's funny.
So
How
the
do
bots,
I?
I think the bots are finally gone. But yo, what were you saying?
Yeah, no. Noah wrote me last night and said that he lost over 1,000 followers, and
Yeah,
then I checked mine and I lost over 500. So I guess the
yeah.
bots are gone. I guess
I
that's
lost
what
two. I
happened.
lost two. I lost 2,000.
2,000.
Yeah,
Jeez. Yeah, Noah's like, I'm so upset. I was up to 11K and now I'm back down to 10. And I was like, what? And he was like, the bots. And I was like, the bots. And I was like, oh yeah. And I was like, I need to go check mine.
yeah.
And
The first time they had done that, I was so bummed out. Like, why would they do that? But now it's like, you know what? It's probably best.
it is. I hate.
So,
What kills me is seeing the number because I finally got to 4,000, and I
yeah.
was happy with that. And then now it's like I got to regain, you know,
But
all
you
the
know
way
what?
back up. But
The only difference that is just it's an influx of number of followers that you're never going to see that actually exists. It's phantom.
yeah, I agree with that. Yeah,
So to me, it's like, okay, fine. This is where I'm at. Okay.
yeah,
But
whatever.
one guy, I think he lost like 50,000 followers.
Oh no.
I think I forgot his name, but yeah, he got a huge influx of like bot followers and like so now he's back to like then because you see that on somebody's bot on status and like, oh wow, that's a big deal. Then you see now it's like, oh, who's that guy again? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Like you thought he was a big somebody or whatever, and he had 60,000 followers, and now you take that away, and it's like, okay, well, he's not
Yeah,
really a big deal. When you look at a number like that or a badge or something like that, you think they're really important, and then sometimes it's not always the case.
yeah. Because then you look at so and then they're trying to and there's more to it than that. They're trying to get more in depth with as far as and that's another whole story that needs buying like about another 30% battery on your phone to talk about.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I
That's
see
funny.
me. See my phone. Like I always have like a jacked into something. I always have 3 outlets somewhere around wherever room I'm in. I'm like I got outlet for this room. I got outlet for the other room. Because I know my phone. I'm on this with the scope and forget about it. It's gonna just burn up the battery like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. The other people in the room right now. This is actually my real voice, by the way. I don't. That was just a little character acting we were doing before.
Yeah, we like to play. Me, Noah, and Robert. We like to play with their voices.
Exactly. Because somebody told me like when I used to do the voice like do voices like that. They say you get into it so well. It's like you sound like your own Robin Williams or like just a whole character.
Yeah, it's fun. Why do you think I do original characters? It's fun. And when you
It's
don't break character and you keep going along with it and improvising, it's fun. That's why I do. That's why I do my own original characters and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong; impressions are good, but it's different than creating your own type of thing, like
exactly.
Brittany and or Randy or whatever. It's fun, and that's what I like
Yeah,
doing.
exactly.
You understand that, so. And Noah even has his own original characters. He doesn't do them much anymore, but he's done them before, and he's kind of said the same thing. I can vouch for him on that he likes doing that and
You know
creating
what's
your own
funny?
thing.
It's
What?
just what we're just talking about. Somebody's actually right now DMing on Twitter asking about the followers because they said they lost almost 1,200 followers.
Jeez.
Yeah, so he's asking about that. I know. As soon as he said that, when he asked about I had this amount of followers, I said, all right, this is about the bots because people don't know what's going on. They're
Right. You fooled me with Randy. Oh, I guess we're gonna read this together. Is that how we're doing this?
Figured you out.
Figured you out. Oh yeah, no. Randy has been one of those characters. When I first did original characters, Randy was my first one I ever did. Excuse me. Randy was the first one I ever did. And I was like, when I do this, I'm not breaking character. I didn't have a voice for him yet. I had to look, and I was like, I got to figure out a voice, and I couldn't figure out a voice. I said, whatever comes out when I get on here, I was gonna call CPS. Yeah, no, and I have to be careful with that with these people because they think I'm making fun of people with it, and I'm not. He's just a character, and he just has a lisp. You know what I mean? He talks from the side of his mouth. So, but anyways, when I came on here is like that's the voice that came out, which the whole this type of thing, and oh my goodness gracious, oh my gosh, and and his high laugh and oh my goodness, that type of thing, and I remember I stuck to it. I said I'm gonna stick to this for as long as I can, um, and I stuck to it for 5 weeks. There was no Brandon that came on during that time. No Brandon, no Billy, no Brittany, no impressions. Straight Randy. And I wanted to. It was kind of like a Pee Wee Herman thing. Like Pee Wee Herman's like he was always in character. He never broke it. But like if you've seen him now when he breaks it, it's weird. It's kind of like I know he was Pee Wee, so I was trying to establish Randy as a thinking this is a real person. And I just remember that the 5th week, I believe I broke it, and I came on with myself with contacts in because he has glasses on, and I had my hat on backwards and stuff, so I looked completely different, and I had my normal voice, and people were like, just sitting there, and they're writing, they were like, "What? Who are you? Like are you Randy?" And I'm like, "No, man, I'm Brandon. Like that's a whole fake character." I was very new to Facebook. Oh, gotcha. But yeah, no, I wanted to do that, and it was really fun doing that. But it was so hard not to be yourself. But it was so much fun doing original character.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, because then people think like, well, you sound like so and so, and then they think you're mocking somebody on or trying to impersonate somebody on scope. And it's like, no, it's just fine.
Exactly,
But
exactly.
if you do your original character, it's always going to be relating to somebody somewhere. That's the whole idea. It's
Yeah,
hard. It's hard to do an impression or original character that doesn't personify or resemble somebody else.
yeah, and and that's kind of what I got was he was kind of a Pee Wee Hermanish type of thing, if you will. But the main thing is he's a grown man who lives with his mom, which everything is true. I'm a grown man and I'm living with my mom because of my panic. And it's hard for him to get outside. It's hard for me to get outside. So Randy a lot is like me. It's just I never go out with myself, like talking now, going, I live at home, I have panic, and stuff like that. But I made him more boyish, where he still has that innocence about him, and his mother still mothers him a little too much. But it was never to make fun of people. And people always used to say that, like, you're making fun of disabled. I'm like, I'm not disabled. Like as a Randy character, like he's not disabled. You know what I mean? Like he's just likes to be at home and be by himself, and he's never had a girlfriend, and he's like a man trapped in a boy's body mentally, that type of thing. He's never experienced life for all this stuff, and that's all it was. But people get so bent out of shape at little bitty things like that. So
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know why they do. I don't know why they can't just have fun. And plus, two, I will put on their original character. Randy is on, and I'll make sure this is original character. And I'm like, I don't want to break character, but at the same time as Randy, I'm like, go look at the page and see what it says. I have it wrote on there, and if you go look at my page too, It says I do 185 impressions and original characters. You know?
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not making fun of anybody, and that's not who I am. So, I don't know why people don't read. They just, I don't know. Because we were talking last night about people getting in trouble, on Moondragon, on Jamie's, and I thought I was going to get in trouble a lot for Randy because people said that I was making fun of disabled people, and I was like, I'm not trying to do that at all. That's not even close to what I'm trying to do. He's just trying to make him a lovable character that everybody loves. So
Exactly. Who's that one? You ever seen the one? What's his name? The one that does Kermit the Frog, the Kermit channel. You ever watch them?
Once. I don't know who he is, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. Because I'm talking to him right now, actually. But yeah, I mean, he does a really good Kermit impression. Like
Yeah.
my first time I tuned in, and what do you think? What's your impression though? Do you think it's pretty spot on with it?
Do what?
Do you think he's pretty spot on with the Kermit impression?
Yeah, when I heard him, yeah, I thought he was pretty spot on. I thought he
Yeah,
did a really good job.
because he had me sold on it. I was ready to come to the scope and give him a hug. I was like,
Yeah, yeah, it's
he's so
scaring
good. He's
me.
so good with it.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, because he said that he's working on a new impression. He's going to do he's working on doing Barney the dinosaur.
Oh, there we go. That God, what was Barney? I love you, you love me. That whole thing.
Super
You're happy, super duper. Yeah, he has that kind of inner voice thing. All right, kids, let's gather around and give each other a hug. Yeah. So, uh, and when you really think about it, like some of the stuff he says is kind of like,
I love you. Just remember, I love you.
just remember, I love you.
He just sent me a video of him doing that just now.
That was
Yeah.
I love you. Just remember, I love you.
It's almost he almost said it's almost in the same thing as Kermit because I love you and then Kermit the Frog here. It's almost this. It's almost identical.
Yeah.
To where it comes from your voice of doing it. So it's almost identical.
It does. But but like who was it that just said? Yeah, Peanut was just saying like the Beetlejuice. I mean, that Beetlejuice impression, I have never in my life heard somebody do Beetlejuice, and that right there is fucking hard to do because that voice he does, that guttural when he digs it, you can't do it.
Yeah,
That Beetlejuice is spot on. I'm just saying.
I appreciate that. I get that a lot. That it's like spot on. They're like, dude, I can like picture like if I had the makeup on, they're like, you could take Michael Keaton's place. You know what I mean? Or at least if it was their cartoon, like you'd be perfect for like a Beetlejuice cartoon. They had a Beetlejuice cartoon, and the guy did not do a good job on it, and it didn't
No.
last very long. But he did not do a good job.
Yeah.
Michael Keaton by far was like Michael Keaton is Beetlejuice,
Is
but a
that
lot of but when I do it over the phone or I do it like that, they're like, I swear. And I take this as a huge compliment. They're like, I swear. Sometimes they won't even say you sound like Beetlejuice. They'll go, you sound exactly like Michael Keaton. And that's him because he's doing Beetlejuice. And I'm like, that's an honor. That's a huge thing because I love Michael Keaton's Beetlejuice. Like, I love just what he does with the character. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, to me personally, it's like I don't know if you ever tried to hit that high note when it goes like, it's like, and it keeps getting funnier every single time I say it. Not to mention talking to a dead guy.
Not to mention you're talking to a guy out here. Yeah, that I forgot what the line is.
Yeah.
Now what do you think? You think I'm qualified? You know what I mean? He does that whole thing. Oh, scary, huh? How about this? And he turns around and does that whole scary thing.
Yeah. It does. If you did the thing in your face and things pop out of your face, that's it, I'm done.
Yeah, exactly. What do you think? You think I'm qualified enough? Huh?
Oh God, that is perfect. Nobody I think in that whole era from like what this is going back like late '80s or the whole up until the early '90s throughout the whole era like that could do like venture as far as Michael Keaton was doing. I mean, he personified Batman. He owned Batman. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. I don't care what anybody says. Nobody could sell it like Michael Keaton did. Nobody.
No, I agree with you. And
And
they were
and
supposed to do a trilogy, Batman before they did Batman Forever, because they did Batman Returns, and then Tim Burton was working on Batman 3, and something didn't work out, and Tim Burton jumped out, and that's when Michael Keaton jumped out and like left, and then they did Batman Forever, which they got Val Kilmer. Yeah, he
Val
was.
Kilmer.
Yeah, they got him, and of course Jim Carrey and stuff like that, and
Yeah,
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah. Here's the thing: when people look with Harvey Two-Face, Tommy Jones, as far as the character itself, sold it,
Mm-hmm.
but nobody knew the story behind Harvey Dent. Nobody got Harvey Dent
Yeah,
until Aaron Eckhart came along and he sold the whole part.
yeah, I agree with you 100%.
Because Aaron
100%.
Eckhart not only you got to see with Harvey Dent his ambition, his goal, his drive to rid of crime and everything else, but at the same time, how his goal and everything he wanted to accomplish was taken away from him, and he went. You saw the psychological part of Harvey Dent transforming into the split Two-Face.
Yeah,
I loved
yeah.
it.
No, so did I. I
Christopher
really
Nolan
loved that
coming
they
on with the
ventured with it.
whole, I mean, that he brought the psychological aspect of the Batman series.
Right. No, I agree. I think they did a good job with that and bringing that in and stuff. Because, like you said, Batman Forever, like it was Two Face, but you didn't know Harvey Dent. There was nothing about it. It
But
didn't
I
build
would
up
never.
or anything.
You can, but undisputed, you would never take anything away from Tommy Lee Jones because he did a hell of a job
He
playing the
did.
character.
He did. And Jim Carrey is Jim Carrey. I love Jim Carrey. I don't know. I think for what it was for Batman Forever, I think that he did a good job Riddler. But I think if we're going like now to like a more serious Batman, like Dark Knight and Harvey Dent and stuff like that, like with that story,
Oh
and they
man,
were to do Riddler, Jim Carrey would not work. They would have to
Mhm.
use somebody else completely.
Yeah.
But it worked to Batman Forever. Jim Carrey did his good, goofy Riddler type of thing. But if it was, they went a little bit.
Yeah, the Riddler
Um,
portion because they looked at Riddler and Fred, they looked at doing the Riddler as what you saw in the TV series. That's what
yeah,
the Riddler was kind of based off of, was from the Riddler from the TV series, which is fine.
yeah.
And he did that part, sold it, but that's Jim Carrey, wacky and loony and all the place. That was him.
It was just kind of all over the place. Yeah,
Yeah, and the costume. I think the costume the costumes were on point and top notch. And you
yeah,
see how I like the scene where you see him he's choosing the different costumes and choosing going like this, like no, that's not. Oh no, and he's like he finally finds the one that's like that's it.
yeah.
It's like
Exactly.
I love what you've done with the plays. It's so
Right. Yeah.
you, and yet so you.
Yeah. Exactly.
And it's like
So.
yeah.
Yeah. But Michael Keaton, Batman, and he didn't have to have the whole "I'm Batman. Where's the Joker?" He didn't have to have that. He just said, "I'm Batman." It was
It's
like
like
just Michael Keaton, just
you
Batman.
get me. I'll know where I'm
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I would, Bobby, buddy, but my phone. I just saw your thing. Sorry about that, man. But my phone is at 12%, and I'm actually fixing to let everyone go. Because when I get to 10%, it's gonna just drop, and it'll probably just like hang up.
Hold on
And I
for
don't
one
want to
more day.
hang up on everyone.
No, but
But
that to
anyways,
me,
Robert.
yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and have to end it. I don't want to end it, but I gotta plug in my phone. Keaton made me like the whole stuff is all. The whole stuff is all. Oh, okay.
I'm not, yeah, but no, it's so true though. I mean, like I said, Michael Keaton again was like, he had that look, like that. That's it. That was it, and I can imagine
Yeah.
what the array of actors they went through just to see to fit that role. And He came at the right time, at the right. That's it. And Jack Nicholson, hello. I mean, Joker. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously.
And
At the
it was
right
kind of,
and it was the right time for Jack Nicholson too to be the Joker. It just all fit together.
because
And
he just
Michelle,
had he had the whole. Even from like the dry sarcasm he already exhibits already, and then boom goes into that role, and you say like, wait, how could Jack can't really go? It's like you don't know Jack. Jack has no out there.
right? And I loved and Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman, and I loved Danny DeVito as the Penguin. I
Penguin.
loved that. I thought it was so good. And he talked about, how he used to have things run down his mouth.
Yeah.
He had capsules in his mouth at all times, and he would just talk and pop them and just kind of drool them out and let them just drool out the whole time he was doing it. Somebody said bye.
Yeah.
Bye. Enjoy your night, Brandon. Bye. Thanks for coming on.
It's weird because the Loki though is that I mean you guys we see Danny DeVito in a whole lot of movies, but to see him looking like that, it's like Danny DeVito.
Yeah. Yeah.
They
I
put
would
a
have.
lot of makeup on him. Oh my
Oh yeah, and that
god.
nose and stuff, and whatever padding they used to make him, because he had that weird shape, when
Yeah,
he
like a
walked,
penguin.
and he was like
Because
in
he
the
had to be
little
the way they
bedtime suit thing or whatever he was
because he
in.
literally walked he literally was waddling when he walked too.
Yeah, he would do. I mean, he did a great job. I would have never thought if I was casting somebody, Danny DeVito, Penguin. I would have never thought that, and it works so well together.
Because yeah, it's just that way he talked. He had a certain way of talking and stuff, and then I think that's
Yeah,
what sold it.
yeah, I agree.
And then and Catwoman, but this I love that whole scene with the transition where you see how she goes crazy and starts breaking everything. I'm
Hmm.
like, wow.
And I love how they incorporated the 9 lives, especially at the end of the movie. We're like, boom, getting shot, 5, boom, 4, 3. You know what I mean? And
All good girls go to heaven.
yeah, and doing that stuff, I thought that was so cool. And I love the rubber suit of Batman in that movie where he rips his mask off and he tears it. It's not like perfect where he just takes off the mask and it's got a perfect line. He rips it off. It's
Yeah,
rubber. Yeah, he just rips it off and it's all up here and it's all uneven and stuff. But it's because he ripped it off and it was one thing. But he said that he had the hardest time with that suit because he could not turn his neck. So when he turned, he had to turn his whole body. So, when he was fighting people, he was like, boom, ba, boom, boom, ba, boom. You know what I mean? That type of thing where it was just constantly having to turn that way because he couldn't turn his neck at all.
yeah. You can imagine the training he went in for that movie.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But,
Yeah.
anyways, I got to let you go, bro.
Yeah.
It was good talking to you, man. My phone's almost dead, so.
Oh, awesome.
But thanks for coming on here. Had
Yeah.
fun. Thanks everyone who came on here for the Super Hearts and just a call-in scope. And I swear, I'll promise you, I will keep drinking tea, so I'll be able to do impression game night soon. I'm working for it for Tuesday, so hang with me, bear with me.
Yeah, I hope you super hard dance for them hot stupid tonight.
Oh, I will. I will. I will. But all right, guys, take it easy. Whoa! I appreciate you hanging out with me. You know what I mean?
That's it. Actually, you're closing every time.
Yeah, that's it. I'm closing it out. Whoa, hey! We had a great night tonight. I enjoyed your company. You enjoyed my company. You know what I mean? What can I say? Hell, I don't know. It's showtime, and it's time to get off the air. So peace out now, baby. All right. Catch y'all later. Peace out.